Welcome to part 80 of Legend of Dragoon. In this part, we're going to be going to Vellweb. Unfortunately, this is what happens when you try to leave the Kashua Glacier. Well, I was trying to leave, thinking that I could, go back to Leningrad and get some more items. But no, that's not the case. And you know what? I'm just gonna welcome this random encounter. And for good reason. To anyone who's fans of Legend of Dragoon, especially Mr. Turtle Warrior, this one is for you.
Die.
Other than that,
Hard blade.
Alright, Dart, show off your stuff!
Blazing Dynamo!
And that's the last time you will ever see a random counter in this. Oh, I'm just kidding. There's gonna be some new monsters appearing. So, yeah. Might as well point them out when they show up. Anyway. Get used to it, folks, because I'll be using Blazing Dynamo a lot. So, let's go here to this area where Miranda would have kicked us out. Could you excuse me? You know you're going the right way when the random encounters are more than usual. Anyway, it's time for us to explore the rest of Gloriano. Gloriano. What a funny name. Anyway, we'll be heading to the snowfields, but first, annoyance. I mean, random encounter. And I bet you it's going to be one enemy. I bet you it's going to be one enemy. It's one enemy! Do I really need to cut this out? No, because he's going to die in about a couple of seconds.
Die. Hard blade.
See? What I tell you. Anyway, let's go on ahead and go to the snowfield. And there's something I need to note about the snowfield. There is actually not one, but two optional bosses. Both of which I will ignore for the time being, because one of which I don't have the requirements for, which is the Vanishing Stone. And the other one, I just don't feel like dealing with right about now. Anyway, new enemy! Yep, we're going the right way, ladies and gentlemen. So, we've got bowling and white apes. White apes are annoying, especially to Dart. Seeing as how these guys are water, their snowballs do lots of damage to Dart. Everyone else will take the pain because of the fact of their high magic attacks. Bowling, on the other hand, bowling is a physical type enemy. Although sometimes I kill off bowling before it actually does things, I'm pretty sure it does some pretty nasty stuff. But if he wants to see nasty, oh, he will see nasty in just a few seconds. Ain't no bones about that, people. Remember I told you guys that Albert was at level 5 Dragoon level before I fought Lloyd? Well, time to show off the Jade Dragon. Just because I do not like these guys. So with that said, it's time to unleash hell. Then again, if the Divine Dragon can fire lasers, so can the Jade Dragon. And that is a lot of freaking damage. Wow. Talk about overkill. Anyway, let us continue down the snowfield. Because there is a lot of plot, too. This is probably the most plot-heavy part. And would you believe it? Most of the parts I have done for chapter 1 was like 32 parts. It was like 39 parts. And chapter 2 was like an additional 20 parts. This is actually the shortest chapter out of the whole entire game, believe it or not. Or so I think. Anyway, since there's a blizzard, we're about to learn more plot. And hopefully, Lloyd will tell us the reason for his despicable actions. Besides Utopia, make the world regenerate. Regeneration of the world? Question mark. I'm just kidding, yo. The world is now rotten like a fallen fruit. It has the same smell of the world ruled by Melbu Frama, the Wingly dictator. Remember that name, folks. It's going to come back to haunt you. The world where inertia is considered to be peace, and the easy path leads to devotion. Devolution. The overture to the destruction has already begun. De-evolution? Are you saying that is the reason why our magic power is... seriously, de-evolution? Deteriorating? It is not only for you Winglies. It is the danger to all species. No, it is a danger all species are facing. Jumping the gun faster than a cutscene. Now, how can we regenerate the world? Yes, I'm wondering that too. You Winglies are merely the 107th species. The Great Will, the Creator Soa, prepared the last 108th species. It better not be X-Death. The last species is the last god, which will regenerate the world and lead us to Utopia. No, seriously, it better not be X-Death. I will so be pissed. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares red, the moon child descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. We keep hearing that, but there's some sort of mystery to that. The moon child of this legend is the last species. It's God that gives holy bliss to the world. That's not true. It is the truth. Then why does the black monster continues to kill the moon child? The devil wants to stop the evolution after imagining itself scorched to death by the blessed light brought by the last species. Lloyd, what is the relationship of between the divine moon object you have been pursuing and the birth of the moon child? It's skipping. The ancient Winglies fear their status as the supreme species within and 108th species. The keys to dissolving signets are the gem, dagger, and near afternoon. Plot! You can release the Moonchild, in other words, God, using the divine objects. If I don't do it, somebody else will. Maybe Emperor Diaz, considering he just grabbed Shauna. Even the last god cannot escape the fate determined by... That's all that I wanted to tell you. The rest will be told Diaz. If you desire Utopia, why did you take Shauna away? What is Shauna to you? All the truth will be told in Vellweb. And from here on in, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves an instant heal spot. Chugga. Damn video. Alright, the blizzard is over. So whenever you feel like you've just got your butt handed to you and there's not a hospital in sight because you can't go back, just come in and rest a little. It's going to heal all of your ailments, even poison. So with that said, let's head on out. Now, we simply go the... Oh god, I think we have another random encounter, don't we? Damn it. Random encounters, they always tell you that you're going the right way. Anyway, speaking of going a different way, let's slip off this slope here. As soon as you see the exclamation mark, you can press the X button in order for you to divert dart to the right direction. Namely, to treasure chest. But, seeing as how I didn't press it in time, I slipped and fell on my keister, so I'll have to come back here and get the treasure later. Speaking of things I'm also going to have to do later, there's two optional battles here. The first one being the Vanishing Stone, while the second one, well, involving the Vanishing Stone actually, and that would be Faust, and the second one will have to be dealt with much later because, well, by much later I mean Xenobatos later. But let's be honest, people, as high level as my team are, they really are not prepared for the Pulsar armor that's in Fort Marigrad. I do believe that's what it's called. It makes no difference, cause I'm not prepared for the BS that boss have, nor am I not prepared for Faust. So I will wait till Xenobatos and until I actually beat 4 other optional bosses before I come here. And that's pretty much what this means. Meaning right now is not the perfect time to come here. It even said so on the stone. You have to wait till you get to Xenobatos in order to come here first. That's pretty much what that means. It's Magrad. That's what the name of the fort is. But anyway, this is the wrong way, so in case you don't have anything else better to do, and in case you really want to fight the boss in Fort Magrad, even though you'll get a cool armor of yore from it, you can by all means go to Fort Magrad, but for now, I'm going to save all the optional battles for later, right before I deal with Xenobatos first. So with that said, let's go deal with another random encounter that just so happened to appear. And we've got bowling, so let me introduce you to Wind Weasel. I do believe that's what this is. Yeah, Windy Weasel. Windy Weasels are pretty darn powerful.
Blade.
Especially if you have low level. They can't stand Earth. However, they are quick to use wind magic. So with that said, you might want to be careful if you want to bring Kongo out here, because wind magic hurts Kongo extremely. Well, all magic hurt Kongo, but wind magic hurts Kongo the most, seeing as how Kongo is Earth. Windy Weasels are the bane of Kongo's existence. That's all you need to know. Anyway, with that said, let's continue to walk up. Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, it's an item. Probably something I can use, but I don't have the item space for. So let's just go back and... random encounter. Damn it. And it's But I bet you it's the same one. I bet you it is. Nope! New enemy! Mr. Bone! They're just like the Bone Knights from the ship, except they have higher HP. That's all you need to know. And they go down like bitches. Like bitches. Alright, don't miss this. Actually, addition. Damn it, she missed the addition. But Dart won't. Yeah, I'm using Ultimate War God. Sue me! If the game didn't want you to use it, then it shouldn't have put it there in the first place. But seriously, stop throwing bones at me. And I screwed that one up. Alright, Albert, it's your turn. But I didn't screw that one up. Okay, yes I did. Damn it. But at least he did enough to kill off Mr. Bone. I'm sorry, that is a funny name. Mr. Bone. Anyway. Let us climb out of this mountain and go forth to Vellweb. For plot demands it. And that is a lot of plot we're going to be dealing with. And yes, we are still in Gloriano. Gloriano. Oh, hilarious. Anyway. Here we are at the capital city, Vellweb. Normally they spell it V-E-I, but it's, for some reason they spell it V-L-L. No, V-E-L-L. I don't know. Anyway, the 7 Towers. Is DS waiting for us somewhere in there? That is the Tower of the 7 Dragoons. Wait, that's weird. Why would he be there? The throne of the Holy Emperor is underneath there. Something's not right here. We are standing at the legendary place where humans began their liberation. I wonder if it is an abominable place as well. You think too much. It's the same as Cadessa, isn't it? When you drag the past around, you can't walk anywhere. It is true, Meru, the Forbidden Land that was the royal capital of the Wingleys. Oh wait, the Forbidden Land. And Vellweb is a mere historic ruin. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I stammered there for a second there. We can do nothing but settle for the present. And we can do nothing but end this part. In the next part, we will literally end Chapter 3. This is RV Man 985. Oh boy, you're gonna be shocked when we see Emperor Diaz. It's gonna be awesome. And spoiler alert, there is no boss battle. Sorry to give your hopes up. Ciao!